Hey everyone, we're back with another Yoshi and the Mysterious Book Guide, and we're headed back into the Wildwoods, this time into the Bunchabee Habitat. And this guide will show you how to find the Smiley Flowers and complete the discoveries in this stage. Okay, let's get started. The first discovery is an easy one, just swallow up this beehive. Yep, I bet those hives do have an interesting texture. Okay, this part we had figured out after we had completed the stage, and we moved this up to the front of the guide because it will show you how to get all of these smiley flowers in the stage right here at the beginning. Yep, you can just stand here with the flowers just off the screen and start shooting eggs at them to complete 2 discoveries and get all 5 of the smiley flowers in the stage. Pretty nice. Okay, now back to the original run, and let's get some more discoveries completed. And we should take this time to mention that in the video description below, we have added timestamps for all of the discoveries that we complete in this guide if you want to jump ahead to a specific one. And we should also mention there is a discovery in this stage that requires Yoshi to devour all of the bees in the stage, including the ones in the beehive. So eat every beehive that you see and eat every bee too. And there is another discovery to complete that requires wearing a flower crown, so let's get that now before we start heading further into the stage. Okay, the next discovery that we're going to complete is an easy one, just toss an egg at a bee. That's all there is to it. And this next discovery to save a smiley flower should have already been completed if you took out all 5 of the flowers in the beginning of the stage. Okay, next we're going to take out an entire swarm of bees with 1 egg shot. This is the easiest place to do it. Just wait for them to fly at you in a straight line and then shoot an egg at them. Next up, we need to save a smiley flower without being spotted by the bees, and this is the easiest place to do it. Just let the bees pass and then shoot the flower. Okay, now we can use the flower crown that we collected earlier in the stage. Just jump up into the bees so that they get stuck in the flower crown. And while we are up here in the tree with the apples in it, let's grab an apple and toss it at a little swarm of bees to complete another discovery. Yeah, we're just zooming through these discoveries in the second stage of the game. Let's keep it going. Now it's time to use some hot peppers to complete the next discovery in the stage, so let's drop down and grab one. And just like we did with the apple, we're going to now throw a red hot pepper at another swarm of bees. Okay, and now that we have made those bees red and angry, we want to lure them towards that boulder so that when they hit it, Yoshi can ground pound the boulder apart. And we are not done with the red peppers yet. Nope, we're gonna feed one to a Crazee Dayzee to complete another discovery. And once the Crazee Dayzee eats the red pepper and turns bright red, sweep it up onto Yoshi's back, and then let's start heading up. And here at the top, there are a bunch of bushes that we can bloom with the pepper to make pepper bushes. And we only need to hit 1 to complete the discovery. Okay, in this section we're going to complete several discoveries, starting with the first one, sweet like honey, and all that requires is for Yoshi to swallow up a bee. And while we're at it, we will move this giant acorn down to the bottom. We'll need that for another discovery. Yep, just let this swarm of bees fly into the acorn and then swallow up one of the stragglers. Okay, next we're going to just jump up here and shoot an egg at these hives to take all 5 of them out with one shot. And now we can hop down and finally use that acorn there for the third discovery that we can complete in this section, and all that we need to do is ground pound the acorn and bust it open. Now let's head over to this cave here on the right. Make sure that you have a Crazee Dayzee on your back because you'll need it for the next discovery. Just crawl through the little opening here and the Crazee Dayzee will start to bloom the flowers, and then the bees will fly into the flowers, completing the discovery. And we're not quite done with this cave yet. In the back here, there are 5 beehives that we need to clear out to complete another discovery. Okay, with that discovery complete, now is a good time to start at the beginning of the stage again and continue the rest of the discoveries left to complete in this stage. Yeah, and this next one is an easy one, but it is kind of cruel because we're going to be sacrificing a Crazee Dayzee to a swarm of bees. Yep, we're going to take this one that's on Yoshi's back here and make our way up to the bees again, and then we're going to toss this guy at the bees. Yep, you heard that right. This Crazee Dayzee is taking one for the team. Oh, look at that. Poor little guy sacrificed to a swarm of bees. But it was for a good cause, so we can 100% complete the game. Thank you, Crazee Dayzee. Okay, now let's go grab another victim, Crazee Dayzee, to use for the next discovery. But fortunately, we do not need to feed this one to the bees. Nope, we just need this Crazee Dayzee to bloom all the flowers on the bushes here. And then once that is done, all that we need to do is lure the bees to the bushes. Okay, with that out of the way, we're almost done here. We just have 4 more discoveries to complete in this guide. Let's keep going. Yep, we're headed back down to the bees by the honey pit, and this time we're going to get those bees covered in honey. And this one's really easy to do. Just hop down into the honey pit and lure the bees towards Yoshi, and they will dive down into the honey, completing the discovery. Yep, and that's all there is to it to make some honey-covered bees. Okay, there is another discovery that we can complete in this honey pit, but first we need to go get a red hot pepper. So we'll start again from the beginning of the stage and go grab the red hot pepper and then head back to the honey pit. So let's grab this pepper. We'll need to use it to feed the bees over by the honey pit and get them red and angry. Okay, just like last time, we want to lure these bees into the honey pit, but first let's feed them a red pepper. And once they're nice and red and angry, hop into the honey pit and let them dive down to Yoshi to get covered in honey again, which apparently cools off their temper and makes them less angry bees. Okay, next up we're going to swallow up a big swarm of bees in one fell swoop. And in order to do that we need some bait, so let's go grab an apple first. And then we can bring this apple up to the bees, throw the apple towards them, they will all swarm around the apple, and then we can swallow them all up in one gulp. And finally, we just need to make sure that we have defeated or eaten all of the bees in the stage, and that will be the final discovery in this guide. So there we go, that completes our guide for Wildwoods Bunchabee Habitat. Yep, this one was pretty fun to play, and it was a little bit challenging at times, but hopefully this guide gives you the tips and tricks that you need to complete it. So that's a wrap for this guide. We hope you found it helpful, and if you did, please consider liking the video and subscribing to Derek's Gaming. We'd really appreciate the support as it helps our channel grow. Thanks for watching everyone, and we will see you at the next stage.